Zoe is blessed now. She has Dark Pact. She did manage to get her 45 Thompson, which was the entire goal of the recent rounds. And she has 3 horror hits, 1 physical hit, $4 still, 1 clue, and a remnant. And yeah, she is looking good. Charlie Kane, still focused on lore. He has got 1 sanity hit, same does the Black Cat. He has got his Voice of Authority and Calling in Favors, and he has got Zora Larsson and Clairvoyance with him still. Mr. Roland Banks, still blessed. He has got his alchemical process. It's implacable. He got his 38 special. He's got 1 sanity hit and one physical hit and a clue, and he is engaged with the High Priest. We shall see if we can get rid of that very shortly. So yeah, let's head into the round. I want to start with Charlie, and as usual we're gonna be calling in some favors, and he has got 4 influence, and he gets 2 successes, so that is $2 which he can use this round if he likes to do that. Now he's got 2 strength. He's focused on lore. You know, I think I will try to focus his strength instead, so I will discard the lore and focus his strength now. And then as his second action I will attack this. I will attack this occult ritualist, and it's elusive, so I need to spend an attack action to do that. So doing that, it will become engaged with me. This monster does not engage investigator in this place, so it's 1 health and -0 strength plus 1 observation, and it does a sanity hit. So he engages Charlie. And since I got this Voice of Authority, I can use influence instead if I'm using a skill I have focused. And I focus strength now, so that means I will be able to use influence to attack this occult ritualist. I will do that now. I need 1 success. And 1 didn't fall down. And that is 3 4s. Are you kidding me? That is typical. It is very typical. My kind of luck. Okay, I do have opportunity to reroll with this token, so let's do that. We'll reroll 1 die. Let's see, and that is a 6, and we manage to get rid of this ritualist. Woohoo! Bye, ritualist. That is good. So Charlie is in the Gilman house still, and he did manage to get rid of the occultist. Oh, I see, this has flipped the clue. It is a doom. Next we will join Zoe. Okay, we are joining Joy Samaras, and first thing she's gonna do is she's gonna move into the graveyard, and this thing will engage her. It's a massive monster, so let's take a look at him. Early Guardian Monster Star Spawn. 4+ also here. He's Elite 1, has 1 additional health per investigator. It's massive. This monster engages and attacks all investigator in its space. It cannot be exhausted. 3 health damage and 2 sanity damage if she gets hit by this creature. Okay, first of all, she has got her Zoe's Cross. After you become engaged with a monster, you may deal 1 damage to this item to test will. Deal damage to that monster equal to your test result. I will do that. I will deal damage to the cross, and she will be testing her will of 4. And she is blessed. Okay. That is yeah, that is 2 successes. So yep, she will be dealing 2 damage to that monster right off the bat. It has got 7, 4 + 3, so down to 5 health then. Next up, she will be fighting with the 45 Thompson, getting +5 as part of an attack action. That is -2, so her strength is 3. That's 1 + 5 for the 45 Thompson. And she's still blessed. Come on, Zoe, you can do this. Come on. And that is not enough. I see 1 and I see 2. We do have the opportunity to re-roll 1 time. Let's see. With her focus token, so let's be re-rolling one of the 3s. And I can add 1 to the result of this die because she's wearing her chef's knife. And we don't need to do that. It's a 5, so we up to 3 damage. So this has got 5 now. So I guess that is everything I can do. I can try to reroll with my clue, but that will be just only 1 more damage, so I won't kill it. So I will hang on to my clue and say that is good for now. So yep, I was hoping to take it out, but sadly I didn't, so she has have to take a hit from it. Wow, okay. We will see if she can survive. Okay, we are joining Roland, and he is currently engaged with the High Priest. He has got to try to get rid of it, and that is -1 to strength roll, so that's 2 dice plus 2 for the 38 special. It's no remnant on this, so he just gets +2, but he's blessed. So let's try. Need 2 successes, and we get 4 actually, so that's good. It's a 4, 4 and a 4, so 3 beautiful stars there from our blessed dice, and the High Priest has bought the bullet. Nice. Did get managed to get rid of 2 monsters at least, but not the most important one. Urgh. Okay, so that's good. How many? We have a lot of stuff coming now in the Mythos phase. I have one Doom here, so possibly 2 more Doom coming out. Ooh, not good, not good at all. But I need to research some clues, but I also need to manage the Doom somewhat before it gets out of hand. There's 3 on Hangman's Hill, which is quite an active place. You know what? I'm gonna try to ward. Yeah, I need to do that, I think, before I research. So I'm gonna be warding with 2 dice. Let's get rid of one of those. So warding, and he wards off 1 of them. So good. That's 1 less at least. So bought ourselves some time down up in Hangman's Hill. Kill the cultist and destroy some of his ritual stuff up there, and that faulted the evil somewhat. And in the monster phase we have no current ready monster other than, of course, this rear guardian, but he is engaged kind of with Zoe, so he's just fighting her, and he will hit Zoe for 3 damage. So she's let's put 1 damage on the cross and 2 damage on her, putting her to 3. So she's down to 2 health and 2 sanity damage. Wow. So she's down to 2 sanity left. We have to get her down to a hospital. I think Mass boarding house and the South Church, after killing that guardian. Okay, and that was all the monsters done. Then it will be encounter phase. First person out in the encounter phase will be Charlie. He's in Innsmouth shore, and it's not a clue. I was hoping this was the clue one, but it wasn't. Okay, you catch some sleep as soon as you arrive at the hotel and wake up thoroughly refreshed. You or an ally may recover 2 sanity. Okay, I should have used the black cat then to done something with this stuff, but okay. None of the food at the hotel seems appetizing to you, but you might be able to get a local restaurant to deliver to you. Influence. Let's try influence. He's got 4 dice. So let's roll them up. And he gets 2 successes. Cool. So if you pass, the dinner is warm comfort. You or an ally may recover 2 sanity. Okay, so Charlie also recovers sanity. He has lost, so both him and the cat is fed well, and they are quite satisfied with that. Okay, that is Charlie. Now for Roland. Mr. Banks is in Uptown and up in Hangman's Hill. Let's see what evil stuff will happen there. The shipping crates were hastily covered with brush and long black vines of witchweed. There'd be no reason to disguise a crate of legitimate goods, but quickly pry the top of the nearest crate. Strength. His strength is 4. So let's grab those 4 dice. Charlie rolled. Oh, he's blessed. 4 blessed dice, please. And he rolls 2 successes. If you pass, gain 1 common item. Yeah, I will do that. And what can we get? The rabbit's foot. Once per round you may reroll 1 die. Or the leather coat. Oh, that's nice. Leather coat. Get +1 as part of an evade action and gives him 3 health. Okay, I will take that. That's a common curio. And I will refresh the offer, and it's fine clause. Once per turn you may pay half price rounded up while buying an item. It does not stack with other cost reduction. Cool. That is Roland done. Zoe doesn't get any because she is engaged with that horrible monster up there. So we're gonna be moving into the mythos phase. Starting in order, we start with Zoe. We'll be pulling out 2 tokens. First she pulls is a blank. Second one she pulls will be... Oh, come on. Get my hand out of there. A doom. Oh, I was dreading those dooms. Okay, let's hope for some good luck. And it's Innsmouth Village. And it will be 1 at Esoteric Order of Dagon and 1 at Innsmouth Jail. So let's put 1 here at the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Has 3 now, and Innsmouth Jail has 2. That is bad news. Have to get Charlie over there to do something about that. This will be put there. Okay, that is Zoe's mythos. Now for Charlie, he will be pulling... He pulls a blank. And he pulls a headline. Okay. Ooh. Okay, the headline is... It's Curtains for Arkham. Longest running Arkham Playhouse closes. Final play, The King in Yellow, Bofo. Mysterious goings on at theater. And headline, you suffer 3 horror unless you place 2 doom in your space. Well, that's a no-brainer. You will be suffering 3 horror. So I take the 2 top cards of the south side, shuffle them in, and I think I will try to go to south side to pick up some clues, huh? Yeah, sounds like a smart thing to do. Now, last one for Roland. It is a headline. Oh, okay, I dodged the doom I was dreading. So, break-in at Historical Society. Criminals, wore robes, masks, several artifacts stolen. Gang of occult-minded thugs, could be anywhere. Headline, you suffer 2 damage and 2 horror unless you place a doom in your space. You know what? I will suffer it. I got my leather coat now, so I can take the damage. So joink on my leather coat, and I will suffer 1 on Roland directly and 1 on the Implacable. So I think that will be sufficient for him. Yeah, wow. That was the end of the mythos phase and the end of the round. As usual, we're gonna do a quick recap of the situation at hand. We do have Zoe suffering with 5 sanity damage, 3 health damage. She still has her money and clues and remnant. As you see, Zoe's cross suffered 2, so we have to watch out for that. Luckily, she still has her things, So we should be able to get rid of that horrible monster now. Charlie suffered 3 sanity damage. He has his $2 on his calling in favors. Other than that, status quo. Here we are with Roland Banks. He has suffered 2 physical hits on his leather coat, which he did get, and he suffered 2 sanity and 1 physical hit. He still has his clue and he's still focused on his strength. That's it. Let's head into the round. And we're gonna be joining Zoe. She is the one with the most action at the moment, so let's start with her. She will be fighting on, reloading her 45 Thompson and bursting the magazine into the face of this Guardian. -2 strength, that's 1 die. She gets +5 for her Thompson. And yeah, let's shoot some evil things. And she managed to she only managed to hit him 2 times, but you know what, that is enough. He has suffered 5 health damage and he has got 7, so she kills the early Guardian. Now, good old Zoe. She has, after you defeat a monster, you may remove 1 doom from your space or recover 1 health. I think I will remove a doom from this space. So this will go down to 2 doom. This will go back and she will gain a remnant because of the Guardian had that. And also, after she defeats a monster with elite, she becomes blessed, but she is blessed already, so that's no worries at the moment. Cool, I did it. I actually got rid of this horrible thing. Cool. Okay, now question is, should I get her down to Ma's boarding house now to heal right off the bat, or maybe the church? Well, either way, I think, yeah, let's have her move. So we will move into the streets and into South Church, I think. Yeah, let's have her congregate there with Roland, I think. Next up is Roland, and first thing he will be doing is getting himself some money. So he will be going for some resources and gathering $1. Then he will move 1, 2 and paying $1 to move into South Church with Zoe. So they're both there. Charlie is currently in Gilman's house still, so we're gonna call in favors to discard the $2 he's got there, and we're gonna be rolling his influence again. That's 4 dice. And he gets $1. $1 he can spend on something if need be. And then he will use his clairvoyance, and that sanity damage will be put on the black cat as we used to, ensuring that we get a success on this lore roll. I will be rolling 2 dice either way. See, I failed that, but I still have a success because of the cat. That will be the Innsmouth village. I will check to see what kind of card is up there, and it's the clue card. I will leave that there because that's an event card for us. An encounter card is the correct, I think. Non-event, actually, yeah. So, what will Charlie do? We will have him move 1, 2 to Innsmouth jail. And we will be, placing that again. And we will be warding with 2 dice. Sadly, I used his focus, so we'll be rolling 2 dice only. Let's hope for a success. We did not manage to pull that off. I was hoping to get rid of at least 1 doom from here, but no, we did not. So that's how the dice rolls. But we did manage to get to the Innsmouth village. We do know it's a clue coming up, so at least we have something coming for us. The monster phase, we do not have any monsters on the board at the moment. We'll kill them all. So we're going to be going straight into the encounter phase. And let's just start with Charlie, won't we? He's up in Innsmouth village. I love doing this new stuff. This scenario is, it's like a new world for me because I'm going other places than Arkham. It's just top notch. So Innsmouth village, we are doing the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Did I say jail? Oh yeah, I mean the Esoteric Order of Dagon. So let's be seeing what will be waiting for us here. The High Priest is reading aloud from a large gilded book. As you listen, you learn the history of the sunken city of Lear and the great dreamer at its center. The more of the story you hear, the more terrified you become. Suffer 2 horror and gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. So, okay, I will spread it out. I give Sora Larson a horror, and yeah, Black Cat will take that, yeah. And he will get the clue. Yeah, cool. So now every investigator has got a clue. This is looking promising, at least. We just have to survive the next mythos phase now, and maybe we will be able to do some good. Okay, let's join our 2 in the South Church. Yeah, the first one out will be Zoe, I think, since she is the most damaged. So let's see what we get. It's a clue one, at least. Resting in one of the pews, you admire the architecture, statuary and stained glass. You take comfort in all the beauty. You or an ally may recover 2 sanity. Yeah, so she will recover 2 sanity, that's for sure. You study the images in detail, and it's an observation test. Her observation is rubbish, it's 1. So we could lose our blessed here now. And ooh, we did not. It's a 1 success, it's a 4. So ooh, we did manage. If you pause, the imagery of fish and fishermen seems strangely omnipresent. Gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Yeah. Ooh. Just now got 2 clues. We're just gonna stay here because Roland is the next one out. He's in Southside 2. South Church, I mean. Another clue 1. You watch members of the church light candles and pray. and you're inspired to join them. You or an ally may recover 2 sanity. Yeah, I will do that. And it says you may spend $1 to contribute to the poor box. So sorry, I don't. If you do, yeah, again, clue, 1 clue. So this will be shuffled back in. Man, that father is dependent on money. Wedding costs money, and collection and all this stuff. Contributions all the way. Well, that's it for our investigators and the encounter phase. And now we're gonna be moving into the mythos phase. Okie dokie. And we will be doing this in turn order. We're starting with Zoe. She will pulling the last 2 remaining ones from the bag. And it's a doom. Now, let's see. And the doom is going in South Side, dropping in Historical Society and South Church. So 1 here and 1 here, which is bad news because South Church has got 4, and we all know what that means. We're gonna be exchanging this for 3, and we're gonna be dropping 1 into Historical Society, 1 on Mars boarding house, and 1 at the scenario cheat. And does something happen? Lurking hordes. No. When there is 7 or more doom on the scenario cheat, add card 115 to the codex. So something happens. There is 7 or more. Okay, so 115. Let's get 115 out here. I think this is going very, very bad for us now. Okay, let's read. Blood Sacrament. Forget this to focus. The music calls to the faithful, and the loyal devotees of the great dreamer respond with the sacrament of blood and murder. You must make haste and to undo the cult's work, or your world will be lost beneath a crushing avalanche of violence. Remove 1 blank token from the Mythos Cup and add 1 monster token to the Mythos Cup. And it says, when there is 10 or more doom on the scenario sheet, flip this card, and a reckoning, spawn 1 monster at the cultist shrine, which is the red one, wasn't it? Let's check. Yeah, that's the red one. So we're gonna be removing 1 blank coming out. And monster coming in. Did it say add 1 to the cup? It does read remove 1 blank token from the Mythos Cup and add 1 monster token to the Mythos Cup. Well, I have to check the cup. If this is a blank when it goes out, and it is. So this comes out, and this goes in. That means the one I took from the discard will be put back, kind of, yeah. So there's no surprise what is coming out now. It was a doom. Well, this will be a monster. And the monster we're gonna pull is, yoink, Shallows Predator. Spawn at street nearest prey. And the prey is highest observation, which is tied between Charlie Kane and Roland. I think I will have it spawn by the 2 down here at South Side. Okay, let's refill the cup. and it will be Charlie Kane pulling out next ones. Let's see, and it is a headline. Oh, don't need those rushing out on us now. Weather keeps on the sunny side. Unseasonably warmth and sun. Schools release students early to enjoy weather. Just too hard to work inside when it's so nice, say one eager child. Bad weather right around the corner. Headline: if there is no doom in your space, become delayed. Well, there is 3 in his space, so no worries about that. Second one for Charlie. He's been good at drawing blanks, but it is not now. He draws a doom. And doom, oh no, not uptown. And it's Hangman's Hill. Only Hangman's Hill, yeah. Well, luckily we did get rid of one there, so we still have room for one more. Woohoo! Okay, rolling. Well, oh, this is going beneath here. Rolling out 2, and it pulls out a monster. Rolling, don't do that. You've been killing monster left and right, and now you're pulling him out again. And it's a cursed somnambulist, spawn at unstable space, and that is Hangman's Hill. Okay. Okay, rolling banks. Last will be... oh no, not a reckoning. Okay, each investigator places 1 doom in their space unless they suffer 1 horror. Charlie Kane will suffer a horror, that's for sure. Zoe Samaras will... oh, she will be dropping a doom, I guess. Yeah, doom at South Church, and Roland will take a sanity. Next up, Reckoning. Spawn 1 monster at Cultist Shrine, and that's the red one up there in Innsmouth Shore, and we will spawning a occult ritualist. I thought I got rid of those. Okay, and we do have Zoe's Dark Pact we have to roll for, so let's do that. Zoe rolling off for a Dark Pact. If there's a 1 coming up, we have to flip the card. And that's, oh, that's a 2. Whew, my god, almost had to flip it. Okay, let's do a quick recap. We do have Zoe. She's got 3 sanity damage, 3 health damage, 2 clues, and 2 remnants, $4. She's still blessed, still has her Dark Pact. Zoe's cross with 2 damage on it, and all her stuff here. Good. Here is Charlie. He's got 4 sanity damage now, and Zora Larson did suffer 1. The Black Cat has suffered 2, and we have still got his Voice of Authority and his Calling in Favors, and he's got 1 clue. Also the Clairvoyance, of course. And finally, Roland Banks. He's got his 30th special. Implacable has suffered a damage now, and his leather coat with 2. Still blessed. He's got his alchemical process, and he's got a clue, hit on both horror and sanity. Still focused on strength. We're gonna be starting off with Roland, I think. Yeah, let's do that. He will be researching 1 clue. let's do that. He has got 3 observation. He's blessed. And he manages to pull off 2 successes. 5 and a 5. Which means he gets 1 clue up on the scenario sheet. So that's great. Next, he will be moving into the streets and become engaged with this Shallows Predator. It's a Shallows Predator monster, deep 1, 3 health, -1 strength, +1 observation. And it's the salty scent of the sea breaks over you, but it's the bitter tang of blood that smells the strongest. Ugh. He hits us for 1 and 1 or each. Okay, he's engaged with poor Roland, but he can't do anything. He researched and moved and got engaged, so that's it for him. Now Zoe Samaras will move, I guess. Yeah, so 1, 2, and paying $1. Yoink, for moving 1 more. She will become engaged with this accursed somnambulist. And let's turn it over. And yeah, it's a dreaming human, 2 health, -0 strength, -1 observation. And after you defeat this monster as part of an attack action test, will, if you fail, become cursed. Oh, so she will try to defeat this accursed somnambulist. Let's get our dice tower down here. If I manage to fit it between those 2, yeah. Cool. So she will attack this accursed somnambulist. And she has her 45 Thompson. That's 5 dice. 5, and she has got 3 strength. So that's 1, 2, 3 blessed dice. And she needs 2 successes on 8 dice. And she manages to get 1, 2, 3, 4 successes actually. So this accursed somnambulist is good and dead. Now, since she did that, she has her ability. After she defeats a monster, remove 1 doom from your space or recover 1 health. I could have a recover health, but in this case, since things are looking as they are, I will remove a doom again from Hangman's Hill. Yeah. There we go. And she has to test will, since she killed that somnambulist. And she gets 2 successes, so she does not get cursed. And we are here with Charlie Kane. He will be discarding calling in favors money and calling in favors again. His secretary is working tediously trying to raise funds from the city. So let's see. And the city will contribute $2 for him this round. That is great. Oh, just let's keep it there, because I'm gonna do any more rolling, I guess. That is his calling in favors, yes. And let's have him research a clue, I guess. Let's see, yeah. Let's research a clue. He has got 3 observation. So let's be doing that. Oh, 1 jumped out of there, but we did get 1 success at least. So let's see if we get another one. Nope. So 1 success is enough. We can get his clue up on the scenario sheet, and that means when there are 2 or more clues on the scenario sheet, discard 2 clues from the scenario sheet and flip this card. Yeah, we will do that. Let's flip. And it says, finally, you see a clear path towards permanently stopping this cult. Take cards 109 to 112 from the archive, shuffle them and randomly add one of them to the codex. Return the other cards to the archive, then return this card to the archive. Okay, let's do that. Let's grab 109. 109 to 112. And this is cool thing about this expansion. It is it randomizes stuff, and you see I had, what was it, 4 cards beneath the card that popped because of the doom, and that decided which city part we were traveling to. Now we're gonna draw one random card and add to the codex, and yeah, it will be the bottom one from here, this one. The rest I will add to the codex, not looking at them as much, because I want to have a surprise later on when I play this scenario again. Another time. This time it is cut off the head. All of the evidence you've found confirms that the cult seeks to summon forth a great and terrible entity from far below the waves. Once they complete their ritual, that being will be far too powerful to contain. Risky as it may be, you realize that your best chance is to call forth a pale shadow of the creature before it can gather its full strength. You know how to call to it. You only hope you can defeat it in time. It says, action. Take card 40. It's a Cthulhu epic monster, and spawn it at your location. This action can only be performed at the ritual site. And each time a clue would be added to the scenario cheat, instead deal 4 damage to the Cthulhu epic monster. Cannot suffer damage before it spawns. Okay, after the Cthulhu epic monster has been defeated, flip this card. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I have how many? So we had got 2 clues. And yeah. Now 108 will be removed and added to back to the archive. So we're gonna be summoning a pale shadow of Cthulhu, and we have to kill it. Oh my god, each time a clue will be added to the scenario sheet, instead deal 4 damage to the Cthulhu epic monster. So basically I have 2 clues on Zoe, that's 8 damage. I could get there to south side again with 3 clues, also Roland. So the best one to get the Cthulhu monster out is good old Charlie. Okie dokie. Charlie, this will be it. We're gonna move Charlie up into the Marsh refinery. And this is yeah, this is elusive, so it will not engage Charlie. So we moved him there. We're ready. Next round we're gonna be calling up Cthulhu, and we're gonna be fighting and trying to kill it. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, that is it for our investigators. We're gonna be going into the monster phase. What an epic playthrough this is proving to be. Okay, let's see. All guys have went. Turn it over so I can keep track. We have to do the monsters that are ready on the board, and we do have this, and it is it says place 1 doom in any adjacent space. Okay, let's have him place 1 in the Gilman house. Not a clue, but the doom. Any more people? No. Then each engage monster deals damage, and we have a Shallows Predator engaged with poor Roland. Roland will suffer 1 and 1. Yeah. There we go. So that is it for the monster phase. Now we're gonna move into the encounter phase. We're gonna be starting with Zoe. She is at the Hangman's Hill. And let's see what we get. It says, you see movement in the old chapel and hear rasping voices in hushed conversation. You creep up to peek into the long broken window, trying to breathe smoothly and evenly. Okay. It is Will, and she has got... She still is blessed, so 4 dice. Come on. And that is 2 successes, and yeah. If you pass, you master your nerves and creep forward. You see only a tattered scarf draped over a pew. Gain 1 remnant. Okay, she is loaded with remnants. That is cool. There we go. Charlie is in Innsmouth Shore and up at the refinery. Ooh, a clue one. You stop a truck leaving the refinery and demand to see the driver's papers. The invoice includes cryptic notes about the tides. Gain 1 remnant. Okay. A remnant it is. You try to bribe her for details about the refinery. And it will be influence, which is his strongest side. That is 4 dice. Charlie has proven to be a very good leader in the city. And it's 2 successes. Yay! If you pass, gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Woohoo! Yes, we will take this. Take it out. Wow. Now we are just rich with clues. It's just great. Okay. And that is it for the encounter phase. And we're gonna be going into, oh yeah, the mythos phase. I don't know with you guys, but I am certainly having a good time with this scenario. It is great. Now I just have to check when there is 10 or more doom. Okay, and this was cut off the serpent. As an action, take card 40 and spawn it at your location, and that has to be up on the ritual site. Each time a clue would be added to the scenario sheet, instead deal 4. Okay, so you have to get Cthulhu out there first. Then I have 1, 2, I have 3 clues. Charlie has 1, Zoe has 2. So that's, what is it, 4, 8, 12 damage if I get them on the scenario sheet. Maybe Roland can get some clues by South Church. Yeah, it is doable. I can't remember how much health it is on the Cthulhu Epic Monster, but I think it's a lot. But we have to try. We have to try. Okay, well, Zoe, let's have her draw her 2. Hope for the best. And yep, it's clue. She spawns a clue. Let's see, she spawns a clue, and she spawns it in Uptown, of all places, in Uptown. So let's have 2 cards in Uptown. Let's have a clue popping down there. Okay, let's shuffle them a bit, and yep, yoink. That's great. second one for Zoe will be a blank. Yes, I can take that any day. Now for Charlie, pulling out 2, and it is a headline. Oh, my headlines are going out as crazy. Concerned citizens congregate. Civic leaders praise volunteerism, no action on missing persons, murders. Headline, test, influence and resolve the effect based on your test result. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here. Yeah, so making it easy. We know his influence is 4. So you eat the shake and the bake. And he gets one success. Oh, that's not good. Maybe we'll see. 1 to 2. You gain 1 ally and place 1 doom in your space. Oh, okay. Let's gain an ally, and it's Turan Garabagi. It's a visiting lecturer. After you research 1 or more clues, you may remove 1 doom from your space. Thank you. Welcome to the party. And I'm gonna drop a doom in Mars refinery. But that's okay. We're doomed anyways. Look at this city. It's just pandemic. Yep. Good. That was Charlie's 2. Now for Roland's 2. Please. Let's dodge the bullet now. It's a clue. Yes, I will take that any day. And it's going to Innsmouth Shore. Let's grab 2 cards. Let's grab a clue and drop it down there. Yes. Ooh, this is great. So there you go. So the last one for Roland. Please don't be bad. It's a gate burst. It had to be a gate burst. Oh no. And yes, it's going to Innsmouth village. Of course it is. So let's be doing this. 1, 2, 3. This will be activated. And I think we lost now. Damn it. 1, 2, and 1 to the scenario, making it 6, 7, 8. Now this pops. And 1, 2, that's 9 on the scenario. And this pops. You see the cascade here? 1, 2, and boom, it's 10, ain't it? No, yeah. When there is 10 or more doom on the scenario sheet, flip this card. The followers of the great dreamer are truly without number. They threaten to overwhelm the feeble defenses of defenses you can muster. 1 investigator may suffer 2 direct damage to attempt to hold the end at bay and test strength. If your test result is greater than the amount of doom on card 119, there's no doom on card 119. Move 1 doom from the scenario sheet to card 19. Otherwise, continue reading. What is this? 119? Is that a card I was supposed to bring out? 119? 119. I removed the card I wasn't supposed to remove. Let's see. 118, 120, 117. Now let's see. It says this is card 119. Then flip this card. When there is 7 or more doom, add 115. Then flip this card. One investigator may suffer 2 direct damage to attempt to hold the end at bay and test strength if your test result is greater than the amount of doom on card 119. Is it supposed to... I don't think it's... There's no doom on that card, so... if you test to remove 1 doom from the scenario sheet, 2 card... Ah, I see. So every time this happens... Every time this happens, the 119 will get a doom, and it gets harder. Okay, so let's have Roland suffer 2 direct damage. He's up to 4. Let's have him test 4 strength. He just needs 1 success. Oh, yeah, so he manages that. One of these doom moves to move 1 doom from the scenario sheet to card 119 and flip this card. Yep. There we go. I was confused of the mechanics there. Wow. Okay, that was the gate burst. So, and we're back at trouble in Innsmouth village again. So we're gonna be shuffling. Sorry for the confusion. The wording was a bit weird there, but I managed to figure it out. Yep. And not looking, I will give it a quick shuffle the buffle and put it in the back here. And yep, there you go. Wow, what a couple of rounds this has been. I feel we are at the breaking point of the end game. Of course, the doom will just keep adding to that card, making it harder and harder for us to manage to keep things at bay. But we're all set with clues. We have 2 on Zoe, 1 on Charlie, and we have some in the south side, which has been just making clues come out for us, so that's okay. We also even have 1 in the uptown, so I think I will have a go with the Black Cat and Charlie and the Clairvoyance one time, just to make sure that uptown maybe has a clue. And I will have Charlie call forth Cthulhu. Let's have him out on the board. Let's try to get the clues to hurt him. See how that goes. And take it from there, I guess. This is so cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for commenting. And if you're still with me watching this, press that subscribe button, okay? I want to push it beyond 300 subscribers before the end of this year. That would be great. Tell your friends. Tell your newspaper. Tell your television company.